Hi everyone, it's Fumu. We're here on the alt account. We're going to do the PvP matches today. Not a whole lot of updates in regards to the team on the alt account. Thancred did max out at 99, excuse me. And Shadow Link's limit broke, so her max is now 79. Like a few things, but not anything too big. We did have to let some of our members in our guild go. They were inactive for quite some time, or they simply just logged in and we never saw any progress on their accounts. So we had to make the difficult decision to be like, yo, dudes, we like you, but you're actually kind of holding us back. It matched us, that kind of helped with the matchmaking, just to kind of help our active players be matched against other active players, and it helps. So it looks like my guild has already gotten some fights in. Nevik is our new member, so his account's fairly new. He's trying to do what he can, but he did pull a Whisper, and it looks like his Whisper survived the first fight. He's just holding off. Oh, for crying out loud, I'm on OBS and not on... Okay. We're doing great today, guys. We're doing great. Alright, so anyway. So, yeah, Nevik did his, Chris did his. Both of them are hurting. Chris might be able to take out another one if he gets lucky before landing with Mediana. I'm going to see if this updates now. Okay, so Rome got knocked out, unfortunately, pretty quick. And I think I saw Nyanel had to come back in and help clean that up, so he only got 5 stars instead of the 6. But I think the rest of us are going to be able to get... maybe not Jay Rizzo, but, I think we'll be able to still clean this up and still take a full clear. That was actually Nevik who just texted me. Let me see... My brother's actually asking, since he got down to 1 unit, is it worth it for him to go into another match? And I told him, it can be. You may not take out the other team, or you might be able to take out like one of their dudes if they're like super squishy. But I think what helps the most is you're actually going to scout out on the other team. So it helps us know what we're going to be up against if we pick that. So. Just kind of a general tip if you're also a player who just ended up kind of getting, bopped on the first round and you're not sure if you should hop in the second one. Definitely do it, because you might be able to take out someone, say they have a squishy Mediana or a Y'shtola or something. You could potentially take that person out. And 2, you scout. And that's helpful. So this one... Let's see, we're on our alt account. Alt account has 1111 attack power. It's kind of funny. So we actually outpower, at least on the attack stat, a lot of folks. We may be able to do this one pretty easily because Engelbert's, we got advantage against Engelbert with Mediana. A lot of these actually have a higher attack, or a magic stat than I would anticipate. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for one that we know, we're pretty confident that we're going to be able to take out. But it's not, at the cusp of our power, basically. We want to go for a lower number first and then work our way up. And that way we can kind of have a better shot at contributing our full 6 stars. So let's take a look at Kaibitsu. We would easily take this one. I want to take a look at that Elda team. Come on, BlueStacks, you can do it. Thawed, what you got? Yeah. We'd have an easy time here, I'm sure. But I don't want to take all the easy fights away, I guess. Because if Jay Rizzo gets in there to do his fights, I don't want to take all the fun away from him.
This one's actually a little more difficult. We may save this one for my main account.
because those levels are a little higher. I'm not so comfortable with maybe taking this account against that. Let me see. Yeah, the rest are going to be, like, we'll definitely take this for our second match. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to go against the Alda team. I'm going to check in with Jay Rizzo and see if he wants to do well, I'm going to see if he's even going to do his matches today. Let's see. Okay. Make sure you silence my phone, otherwise that's going to bug the crap out of us. Alright, let's go and get into it. Oh, that's actually interesting. I must have leveled after 2 o'clock, because my Etra is only level 98. So I guess that answers my question. I did level 99 today. Oh, yeah, so today is the second day with Etra as a knight. We are working on a pair of mithril claws to try to level her up into it, but I had to farm Gil over the weekend, and unfortunately I ran out of equipment enhancing items, like the adamantite and whatnot. So, ooh, nice, Blizzard knocking straight out of here. Etra lost all of her range as a knight. Yeah, so we got lucky with that Nighthawk missing. Arm break's kind of helpful, but Elda resisted it. Okay, didn't cure, so I'm alright with that. Divine Grace? Angelic Grace, excuse me. Oh, I was like, please don't tell me you're bopping. Alright, Ayaka's out. And Magic Break. Okay. Going for the bad, the good old BM. But, let me see. Oops. Okay, I had to look this up because I didn't know. And the question is what do you call a female knight? And apparently, the women who are given knighthood by the Queen of England are called dames. Dame is a noble title and the female equivalent of the honor of knighthood in the British honor system, and several other countries, such as Australia and other European orders of chivalry. So in case you were curious, it is Dame Etra. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it, and not, Dame or, something odd like that, but that's interesting. Okay. So anyway, we're going to see how night goes with Etra. I'm not sold on it. I honestly think that it would be better for Etra to be a monk. But I'm missing, I think, some critical gear to help with that. So, okay, looks like Nevik scouted out this team because he got knocked out. But this is insanely helpful because there's a Frederica on this team. And that definitely tells me I gotta tackle that with my main team, because Frederica is such a powerful force to go up against, that this is a threat. This is very much a threat, and actually I think it allows us to also see what levels they are. Yeah, so Frederica's level 60, this Mediana's 87. This is such helpful data. So again, if you're in a guild and you're like, man, my stats aren't great and I got bopped on the first one, still going for that second one, man, you're gonna scout, and that's the important part. You gonna scout. Alright, so let's go against this Engelbert team. Okay, so levels are a little higher, I think, maybe on average, but we'll see how this goes. If anything, I think we've got enough players remaining that they could easily mop it up. So. So, I think what is kind of helpful though is the Divine Healing increasing max HP, because I think that is still relevant. Frederica, critical hit rate could be annoying. Ooh, Mediana going on the side with the Engelbert, I like it. We're avoiding that Mediana. You'll get that effect range. He ain't got Stone Throw. It's fine. No range on Etra. He could have at least gotten an attack in. Now the problem here is Etra's the only one who's close enough. Ooh, Butterfly Sting. Oh, it knocked out Mediana. That's huge. That's actually really big. Going for the Crush Armor on Edelbert. We're losing this one. Yeah, and that's the thing, and this is why I run Liart on my PvP team, because Liart is kind of the discount Frederica, but Frederica just one-shotted Mediana. Mediana's insanely squishy, and it's a force to be reckoned with. So Frederica's good. If you got Frederica, like this alt account technically has Frederica, user. The problem that I'm not using her just yet is because I'm focusing on Orlando, but as soon as I get down, we're beelining it for that Frederica. So, unfortunately only 3 stars on the alt account today, but that's alright, we get what we can. Let's go ahead and go over to the arena matches. And I apologize, you can probably hear my cat in the background. What's also nice, actually, what I just realized, well, first off, they didn't change the frickin' map, but the rankings reset. So now, let's see if we have any unit bonuses. We don't, thank God. We're not gonna rank up and get into these difficult matchups all the freaking time. Alright, so we're gonna go for interesting matchups first. So this is really interesting. We never see Marshray. Could get the revenge kill on the Frederica. Let's go for the Marsh. What's your team look like? Oh yeah, let's go. How is your rank that high and your level so low? Alright. Yeah, I mean, we're totally going to outspeed these guys, no questions. No doubt about it. Alright, so Stern, Y'shtola, Marshray. All level 22. I think we're going to see why Marshray isn't used, because she spends a lot of her time light vealing. And then she get bop. Take it bop. Pop. Mediana literally killed all 3 folks. Perfect. Not a whole lot of weight to this, just because huge level difference, but... Alright. Camel. There we go. Let's see, we got an Eileen, that's always interesting. Y'shtola. Rob Horn, that's always a fun one. Okay. So... what was Eileen's? Oh, we got the Rob Horn too. Sweet. Go for it. Miko. Can you hush, buddy? I'm recording. Alright, so... I mean, not a whole lot talked out here, we're just kind of buffing, trying to get closer. I gotta say, I'm actually kind of glad Mediana doesn't have, like, an increased magic skill of some sort, because she would be nuts if she did. But if her AI was coded like frickin' Stola, she wouldn't use it. So, alright, Eileen's out of here. Yeah, Gary. Okay. I didn't think the level difference was really going to make that big of a deal to, like, one-shot everyone, but I guess it was enough. I thought it was like 45-ish or so, but that one. Alright, number three. Let's see. Pretty standard stuff. Got an Elba. So that's a fun one. Ziza. We'll go with the Elba. Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's got a Marcheray. Alright, Marcheray is probably doing a light veal. It's not going to be relevant. Oh. Cosmo Plume. Oh wow, okay, Elda survived. Neat. I know, Miko. It is pretty neat. Little cure there for Marcheray. Ooh, Hummel. Nice, okay. Wasn't sure what was happening there. Yo, Stone Throw. Hollow Bolt taking out the Marcheray. I don't know. And it could be because the knuckles that I have don't have like accuracy or something that increases the chance of the secondary effects coming in. I think the Mithril Claws that I did make technically have increased accuracy, so that may help. But I don't know if I'm sold on this, guys. Etra was like pretty darn good with the ranged stuff. It's just the fact that she was squishy, which kind of stinked. But like giving her Surge Strike and giving her Terra Slash, I think that mattered a lot. So I just really don't know if I'm going to be returning to this night after today. So I saw an Etra up there. I think we're going to have to go for the mirror match. Let's go. Where you at? There you are. Yo, mirror match. Almost. Ooh, I might get bopped. YOLO. Alright, so a little tougher matchup for us. The Ramza I think will actually be very interesting, because now that I think about it, I don't know if I've fought a Ramza on this account, but the Etra is really going to be interesting to me, I think. Crushed Armor on the Etra. Cosmo Plume on the Ramza. Going for the arm break. It got resisted, though. Ooh. Ramza's a ninja? Why do I always forget this? Okay, so it is a mock Etra, and I think that's gonna say a lot to me in regards to performances here. Now, the Etra has cat claws, it looks like. The Ramza, I think, had maybe an Excalibur or something. I didn't catch it. But Shadow Lynx, I'm not familiar enough with the models for the weapons to know which one she had there. Oh yeah, we're losing this one. Ink. Okay. And that right there seals the deal, y'all. I'm going back to Monk. Losing the range, I think, is so freaking critical. That just I'm not digging it. I really am not digging it. How many rounds have we got left on the arena? I think it's one more. Okay, I'll stick with it for one more. That's fine. Eileen? Balo? Look at this guy! Alright, we'll go for this guy. And a Sosha? My man. Alright, let's see. Man, I can't say I've ever seen a Balo in the arena. It seemed like very, very rare Soshas, but not a Balo. It's kind of funny to me. So Balo is a knight. It's got the Excalibur. I don't recognize the gun, but Sidewinder hitting Mediana pretty good. Cosmo Plume. Taking out both. Out of here. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. I'm sure Balo has low magic resistance, so kind of expected. Pummel on the Sosha. Sosha's probably going to be able to get a jump right on back or something. Oh, we outspeeded. Got in there with a double pummel. Bada boop, bada boop. Okay. But yeah, no, honestly, guys, I think after evaluation and giving it 2 days worth of attempts, I can't recommend Knight on Etra. It's like, I understand what that build is going for. In regards to like the debuffing and having more bulk, but in the PvP world, no. Nope. At least not in the AI PvP world. I'm sure it may be better if you're in matchmaking, but I can't get behind it on here. So she's going to go back to a monk, and we're going to try to do what we can in regards to building that up as best as we can. Excuse me. Let's see. Yep. So Mithril Claws +2 is how far I got, but I ran out of enhancing items, so I've only got it to +10, but it's an aim. Ultimately, though, I think that'll just help with Monk. Oh, I'm a liar. I didn't... Is that really worth it, though? That's not worth it. But yeah, we'll keep going on these, trying to get those built up. It's just that still does not have as much power as these Bronze Knuckles, and I really hate that that's a thing. Because these have, what, 47? 37, excuse me. So, we'll get there. Just not yet. And I think these have 21, yeah. So, I don't know. And I screwed up on these anyway by putting anything into them. I should have got it to a +1 or something first. But anyway, let's hop over to the main account. And then we will try to wrap things up because I have a meeting here in about 20 minutes. So I need to zoom. So give me just a moment, I'm going to pause and we'll be right back. Alright, so we're on the main account here. We are actually using our USB-C to HDMI converter, so it's going to load a lot faster than BlueStacks will. Looks like someone else got in and did some work. Looks like Tack. I wonder if he took out the top team. Might have. Okay, well, that means I might have to do the Frederica matchups. So we're going to go and take out Oblivion. Well, assuming to take out Oblivion, we'll see. Because that 87 Mediana could be a pretty potent force. We don't know what that's going to do and how much Cosmo Plume's going to affect us. Not a whole lot of updates on this account, by the way. I did a lot of guild farming over the weekend, so I did level up some skills. Don't worry, everyone. Stone Throw got leveled up a bit. I can't remember what level I brought it to, but I did level it up just to say I did it. Okay, so Cosmo Plume not taking out anyone. I'm okay with this. Killer Blade's going to get that clap back. Frederica, though, may take out Y'shtola. That's going to be still a bit of a threat there. Mont, Stone Throw. Frederica. Ooh, late shot. Okay. Yep, that kind of stinks. That's alright. Dude, why are you roaring yourself like twice? Alright, jamming edge, I suppose. Come on. Things are going a little slow. I don't like the pace of this. Alright, Rough Divide, get Frederica out of here. Crystal, please go back in there. Ooh, stun. That's mean. Nice, first strike. Okay. We got hurt a lot there. Partly attributed to Frederica, partly attributed to Monk being just kind of bulky, but Y'shtola wasn't able to do anything. Y'shtola on Mont maybe would have been a super key factor. So it kind of sucks. Not much we can do, but it does make the second fight kind of a little more difficult to run up into. Who do we have remaining? Putty's probably going to be able to do some work. Zalaton's definitely going to be able to do some work. J. Rizzo. Part of me thinks go for Rico. But I could try to scout on this team and see what the heck's up with that. What's the levels on this one? Ooh, that's more appealing. What's the levels on this gun? Yeah, that's a little higher. So yeah, Frederica looks like sure. Those are all pretty low. Okay. So I'm gonna leave the Yerma team alone. If anything, we're gonna try to convince Rizzo to get in there. Do that, but we're gonna go ahead and jump into this because I think my two tanks may be able to deal with this. But if anything, we scout, and that's the important part. I really need to figure out a Frederica counter because Frederica's just such a butt. Oh boy, 8. Brilliant. You used all your Auroras on yourself. Okay, so we don't have a Frederica on this team, which is good. But we do have a Mediana. And Mediana's going to be a little scary. Especially with Mont running in there like a crazy person. Head first into the Cosmic Limb. So here it comes. Okay, we survived. We're probably going to be dealing a little bit with Valve Love. We've got a Blizzard incoming. Still survived. For now. Alright, Thancred's going to 3v1 this. Or 1v3 it, whatever. Ooh! Getting excited over here, Thancred. Come on. Nice, that's one. Quit draining. Stop it. It's mean. Oh. Oh! Is Thancred oh, Thancred is my favorite freaking unit, guys. Oh my gosh. Thancred's a beast. Holy cow. I love Thancred so much. I really wish I could max him out. I gotta max him out next time that event comes around. Jesus Christ, that was great. Fantastic. I'm excited. Okay, so let's see. The remaining teams looks like we just got 2. The Frederica team's going to be kind of difficult, and Yerma could be a big old pain in the butt. We don't really know. I can't look at the teams anymore. But I think confidently that Chris could even go in there and scout, to be honest. But Putty and Zalaton, I think, will definitely be able to mop up the final 2. So we'll definitely be able to get a full clear one way or another. Okay. So let's go ahead and try to get into the arena matches. I got about 15-ish minutes, probably less than that, to hop onto a meeting. Nice, we stayed above 10k. Liart is almost level 99. Almost there. We're doing quite a bit of grinding today, but we just couldn't, you know, I didn't have enough rainbow cubes to kind of seal the deal, but I'm just going to kind of quickly go through these. I actually think this may be the same team that I fought on the alt account. That'd be hilarious. I'm pretty sure it is. That's the same exact team comp and same exact levels. I think that's the same dude. That's kind of funny. I think before we're going to go ahead and just go with that first one, so I can try to speed through these. I don't want to skip them because we want the content. We want to see kind of what happens during these matches. Besides, why would you come and watch a video of content just for me to skip the arena matches? Come on. Alright, what do you got? Taunting Blade. Get wrecked. The art. Bop-a-da-bop. Alright. Easy peasy. One of the things that we did do with Liart is I realized that I hadn't leveled up her skills very much. So like Supercharge actually wasn't leveled at all. I was trying to convince, I think, the AI to use Mega Charge more often. Not really like looking at a difference of cast time or anything like that. So Supercharge was actually level 1 this entire time. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. So I put some levels into that, so I'm expecting there to be some heavier supercharges. I mean, Sharpshoot has technically been maxed out this entire time. I think there's just something with the AI where it doesn't use it. But I don't know. I think we're going to see a little bit better performance out of Liart just from the ability levels alone. Aurora just not doing anything. I really wish they would like clarify if that's random chance or not. If you know out there if that's random chance, oh, that's Jerry. Nice. Rams is out of here. And I think we already saw a bit of damage improvement there. That hit for about 12k, which I want to say is maybe the highest I've seen. Because previously I want to say it was like 11k or something. Or, 11k. 1200 or 1100, excuse me. So the art not taking out Gafgarian. Oh, we got the Aurora. Don't worry, everyone. The Aurora. Alright. So that was actually Jay Rizzo. Mentioned he was going to hop in there and try to do that Yerma fight, because I told him I'm going to leave that for him, because he has a Yerma on his team. I really want him to build that Yerma and do really well, because Yerma's a freaking force to be reckoned with. Oh, a Thancred fight. Oh, hang on. Slow down. I don't know on that one. Hang on, let's see if we got any interesting. We got an Elda, we got a Ziza. And another Elda. What you got? Dope. Hey guys, I never lose to an Elda. This one's just level 50 and I'm level 99, it's fine. Alright. Like, I love the buff cycle, but also it's just like, go! Just go beat him up. It's fine. You'll be fine. It's perfectly fine. The light attack resistance may actually be relevant against Thancred. That's gonna be funny. Supercharge on Elda. So that's another 1200 hit, so we are seeing some consistency there. Taunting Blade. Nice. Stone Throw. You're wrecked. Oh, okay. He must have been out of range for the Rough Divide. Counterblade. How could you? Pop. Alright, easy peasy. I really wish I could run the alt account on a phone. Technically, if my wife downloaded the game, she could because it's on her Gmail, but I'm not gonna make her do that. No real interest. Oh. Obama. Okay. No, thank you. No real interesting character selections for the first character select. That'll work. What was actually really interesting now that I think about it, if you saw the new notices that came out this week, there is a new card that's coming out that has, or features the three sisters or whatever they are, Grace, Whisper, and Murmur. Ooh! Get wrecked! Weeheart being like, I'm the better ranger, and then just one-shotting Frederica. Don't worry about the level difference, it's fine. Anyways, the new card that's coming actually has both slash resistance and missile resistance, which I think is interesting, but it lowers your max HP, and I think that just sounds bad. It just sounds bad. So, I don't know. I guess it depends on how much it lowers your max HP. Especially if you use it on... Oh, not to play. If you use it on Whisper, for example, her max HP is already half that of what tanks normally get, so I don't know if that's going to be like a very good decision, personally. And I can't even remember what the party ability was, to be honest. And I guess the question I would have too is, can you counteract the max HP with, or minus, with a max HP card? So, like, one of the ones that I was poking around with on the alt account that I mentioned a few times before was the Fleeting Tranquility, something like that. And that card's been very helpful. Gilgamesh, we don't see you much. That doesn't mean we go up against you, except for now we do. Let's go. We haven't fought a Gilgamesh in a while. Let's actually see how this goes. Gilgamesh, if you're not aware, is kind of one of those... it's a whale bait. Thancred's kind of sort of whale bait, but he was a limited character. Gilgamesh is always in the pool, but they make Gilgamesh insanely difficult to build because his shards cost twice as much, and the hard quests that you can do every day, he can only you can only run that once, so you can only get one shard a day. Like, do you realize how long that would take to freaking build someone like that? It's crazy. Frostblade. I don't even know what that move is. Oh, wait. No. He's not using a Ice Brand. I don't know what that move is. It's probably something he gets later. Probably from a winged one. Ah! Out of here. So, there's a huge level difference, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly how that works. We evaded the Cosmo Plume. Shadow Stick, not doing much. Don't throw BMs, y'all. Just rude. Just rude. Nice, supercharge. Be like, I have a job to do. Alright, so I think that's actually the fastest that I've gotten through the arena missions. Mondays I think go fast in general though, just because it's easier matchups. But I have 7 minutes to hop on a meeting. See how that goes. So yeah, that is our PvP matches for today. Depending on the content that happens this week, we may do matchmaking during our stream on Wednesday. We'll see. But if you're a Monster Hunter player and want to watch Monster Hunter, I am playing Monster Hunter on my stream tonight. I've already got a party determined, so we're really just kind of helping my wife out and my friends out and stuff. But if you just want to watch some chill Monster Hunter, we're going to be going tonight. But other than that, I will be back tomorrow with matches and stuff. So appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. And we will see you guys next time. Bye!